Sensation, Fräulein Sally Bowles!
Did you know, behind the dazzling appearance of Hollywood's golden age, there placed a complex web of hidden love affairs, scandals, and cover-ups? We're talking about the era where being openly gay is a crime, where many lesbian actresses were forced to live double lives, exploring passionate relationships in the shadows. Did Hollywood's most iconic stars secretly live double lives? Were some of Hollywood's most famous straight marriages just cover-up stories for hidden lesbian relationships? What shocking lesbian affairs were hidden from the public?
It's been a long time. Yes, Sylvia, it has been a long time.
Number 20, May McKenna. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an epic black actress when Hollywood was super racist? May McKenna's story is super weird and wild. In 1929, she was called the Black Garbo because she was just fabulous on screen. She made history as one of the first African-American actresses to flash in Hollywood, starring in the movie Hallelujah. But here's the twist. Crazy racial barriers had actually limited her success. As roles dried up in America, she had to go to Europe to keep working. But wait, there's more. Nina had a secret love life that was secretly hidden. She was in a relationship with actress Pepe Lederer, who connected her to a secret world of lesbian and bisexual women in the industry. Number 19, Dorothy Arner. Talking about a total rebel? Are you talking about Dorothy Arner? Well, yes. She was the only female director in the industry for almost all of her career. Can you even imagine how tough that had been? She made over 20 films in 24 years. Fab, right? She was the first female member of the Directors Guild of America. But talking about her personal life, it's way more interesting. She was rumored to have romantic relationships with some of Hollywood's biggest actresses like Joan Crawford and Una Munson. Her long-term partnership was with dancer Marion Morgan, and they lived together openly, which was super rare for that time.
Last week I bought a snake.
You bought a snake?
Number 18, Sandra Dale Dennis. Meet someone who could transform on screen. Sandra Dale Dennis was like a chameleon of acting. She had won an Academy Award for her role in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and was popular for her crazy, unique acting style. But here's something most people don't know, which was that she was bisexual, and she kept her personal life private during her career. Sandra Dale Dennis passed away in 1992. After she passed away in 1992, biographers revealed that she had relationships with both men and women. Sandra's story shows how complicated life could be for actors who didn't fit into society's tiny box of normal. Number 17, Alannazimova. Have you ever wondered about the secret networks that existed in early Hollywood, where famous women supported and loved each other? Well, that's Alannazimova, a powerhouse actress who was way ahead of her time. The 1920s Hollywood industry was a place where being different could cost you your entire career. But not for Nazimova. She created something called the Sewing Circle, which was a secret safe space for lesbian, bisexual, and queer women in the film industry. Her popular estate, the Garden of Allah, was like a magical hangout where these women could actually be themselves. Nazimova wasn't just hiding in the dark shadows, but she was actually bold. She had relationships with multiple actresses like Eva LaRue and Mercedes Acosta, and she lived with her partner Gleska Marshall from 1929 until she passed away in 1945. Relationship goals? Right. Number 16, Eva LaRue. Eva LaRue was an incredible theater actress who lived in a world where being openly lesbian was like literally being a gun pointed at your forehead. She had romantic relationships with some of the most popular and powerful women of the time, including actress Alannazimova and others. But her most controversial relationship was with Josephine Hutchinson, who was actually married at the time. LaRue was so aware of the risks that she once told a friend, "If you have any thoughts about being a lesbian, don't do it. Your life will be nothing but tragedy." Can you imagine having to be so careful about openly expressing your feelings to the people you love? Despite these challenges, she continued to thrive in her career and even co-founded the American Repertory Theater. Number 15, Mercedes de Acosta. What if you were known as the most legendary romantic seducer in Hollywood history? Mercedes de Acosta wasn't just a screenwriter, but she was a total romantic storm. As a bisexual woman deeply connected to Hollywood's hidden LGBTQ+ world, she had relationships with some of the most powerful women of the 20th century. Alice B. Tokias once said about her, "Say what you will about Mercedes, she's had the most important women of the 20th century, though." She was totally unapologetic about loving women and developing passionate connections with incredible figures like actress Eva LaRue, silent film star Alannazimova, and dancer Isadora Duncan. But what's her most legendary relationship? It's the one with Greta Garbo. Their love was so intense that even Greta Garbo was super secretive, and their connection became the most talked about romance in Hollywood's hidden circles.
Handle just automobile insurance or all kinds?
All kinds. Fire, earthquake, theft, public
Number
liability.
14, Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck was Hollywood royalty, who was literally a powerhouse actress who dominated the screen for more than 5 decades. Known for playing strong, powerful women in films like Double Indemnity, her on-screen persona was a perfect reflection of her real-life personality. But here's the twist. She was rumored to be part of Hollywood's secret sewing circle, a group of lesbian and bisexual actresses who kept their true selves hidden. Though she was married twice, murmurs about Stanwyck's relationship with women were everywhere in Hollywood. She never publicly addressed these rumors, though, but her close friendships with other women and her personal life showed that there was a lot more to the story. With 85 acting roles and 4 Academy Award nominations, Stanwyck was a legend who kept her personal life beautifully mysterious.
Don't do anything foolish. When are we leaving?
Number 13, Marlene Dietrich. Born in Berlin, Dietrich burst onto the American scene with a magnetic presence that defied everything people thought they knew about movie stars. Film critics were absolutely surprised. One even said she had sex but no positive gender, meaning she could easily influence absolutely everyone. Ever wondered about a Hollywood star who could make everyone fall in love with her, no matter their gender? Before becoming a Hollywood icon, Dietrich was living her best life in the vibrant 1920s Berlin scene. She brought the same adventurous spirit to America, quickly becoming a symbol of allure and sophistication. Her romantic life was just as exciting as her movies. She had affairs with both men and women, including powerful and legendary figures like Greta Garbo and Edith Piaf. What made Dietrich truly special was her ability to blur traditional boundaries. She dated people who had previously been in relationships with others she actually knew, creating this incredible web of interconnected romances.
Tired of expensive, low-effort script writers for your YouTube channel? Autoscripter.ai is the ultimate solution. Say goodbye to low-quality, poorly retention amateur scripts that fail to generate thousands of views for your channel. At a fraction of the cost, Autoscripter.ai helps your videos go viral. In just 3 steps, Autoscripter.ai creates a polished script tailored to your needs. Just input your title concept, select your tone and style. The intuitive interface makes editing and refining effortless, fast, smart, and trusted by hundreds of satisfied users who have already discovered the amazing tool. Start your free trial today and watch Autoscripter.ai transform your YouTube channel. Just click the link in the video description below now.
Dietrich wasn't just an actress, but she was a statement. A rebel and a woman who showed the world that you could be powerful, sexy, and completely yourself all at the same time. Number 12, Marie Dresner. Imagine being so close to someone that they become your entire world. Well, that was Marie Dresner and her secretary, Claire Debray. Marie was a super talented actress who won an Academy Award and rocked the industry. But what about her personal life? Way more interesting than her movies, it seems. Have you ever wondered about secret love stories that stay hidden for years? Before meeting Claire, Marie was part of this cool underground lesbian community in New York. She hung out with powerful women like Elizabeth Marbury, who were breaking literally all the rules. When Marie and Claire met, they became total partners in life. Claire was so devoted that she wrote an entire unpublished memoir about their relationship. And what's the saddest part? When Marie died in 1934, Claire sat right in the front row of her funeral. A sin? Well, back then, this was a huge big deal. Most people would hide their relationships, but Claire was like, nope, this is my person and I'm going to show the world. Their love was quiet but powerful. In a time when being yourself could get you totally canceled from Hollywood, Marie and Claire found a way to stick together.
All right, Jerry, expect us at 8. Come on, fireman. Jump into your uniform at the big 5
Number 11, Lillian Tashman. What happens when an actress is so bold that she makes everyone else look boring? Meet Lillian Tashman, the wildest actress Hollywood has ever seen. She wasn't just breaking rules, she was crushing them. Married to an openly gay actor, Lillian was known as the biggest in Hollywood. Get this, she didn't care what anyone thought. Imagine being so confident that you'd flirt with actresses right in front of everyone. That was Lillian's style. Actress Irene Mayer Selznick told this crazy story about Lillian making super obvious moves in a powder room. Another actress, Lena Bassett, said Lillian once cornered her in a ladies' room. Well, talk about bold. Columnist Jimmy Starr even claimed she seduced actresses left and right, including Estelle Taylor. Most people would be totally canceled for this, but not Lillian. She was so talented and confident that Hollywood couldn't help but love her. Her message was simple. I'm going to be exactly who I am, and I don't care what anyone thinks. In a world where most people were hiding, Lillian was out there living her truth and looking fabulous doing it.
Oh, my soul. Yoo-hoo!
Number 10, Kay Francis. Meet Hollywood's most daring secret rebel. Kay Francis wasn't just a movie star, but she was the movie star of the 1930s. As Warner Brothers' #1 actress of the time, she was glamorous, charming, and totally bold on screen. But here's the juicy part. Her off-screen life was even more interesting. Francis was rumored to be a lesbian and was totally into Hollywood's secret LGBTQ+ grounds. Miles White talked about an all-gay pool party at her house in the 1930s. Just imagine how wild that can get. While she was married 4 times, none of those marriages produced kids, and her close relationships with gay men and women were well known in insider circles.
Yes. Want an introduction? Yes, well, all right.
Number 9, Judy Garland. Ever wondered what it's like to be a superstar and a secret symbol of hope for an entire community? Judy Garland wasn't just Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. She was a gay icon before that term even existed. Famous for her incredible performance of Over the Rainbow, Garland's life was a roller coaster of addiction, depression, and incredible talent. While she was married a couple of times, rumors about her relationships with women were always swirling. Garland is celebrated in the LGBTQ+ community for her powerful performances in the industry. She won multiple awards, including an honorary Academy Award, and her tragic death at just 47 years old made her a legendary Hollywood figure. But here's the twist. Judy Garland faced inappropriate behavior from the Munchkin actors during the Wizard of Oz filming, and was exploited by her own mother, who used drugs to manage her on-set performance.
Hello? What? Oh, but honey, I'm cooking such a lovely dinner.
Number 8, Margaret Lindsay. Margaret Lindsay wasn't just another Hollywood actress, but she was a total star with 96 movie roles and a spot on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. On the surface, she seemed silent and reserved, but behind the scenes, her life was way more exciting than anyone actually knew. She had a long-term partnership with actress Mary McCartney, a major figure in musical theater and film. Their relationship was never publicly disclosed, which was, to be honest, very common for LGBTQ+ stars during Hollywood's golden age. But Margaret and Mary shared a private life for many years, keeping their romance completely hidden.
Oh dear, they'll all be streaming in here soon. Look at yourself.
Number 7, Janet Gaynor. What if your entire personal life was an absolute Hollywood plot twist? Janet Gaynor wasn't just the first actress to win an Academy Award, but she was living a life even more complex than any movie script. She made history by winning Best Actress for 3 films consecutively: Seventh Heaven, Sunrise, and Street Angel. But her personal life? Well, it was a total chaos. And here's the twist. All 3 of her husbands were reportedly gay. Crazy, right? And she wasn't just passively married to them. She was also romantically linked to actresses Margaret Lindsay and Mary Martin. According to Hollywood historian William J. Mann, Gaynor's relationship with women were known in secret LGBTQ circles. Her quiet attitude and ability to avoid public scandals allowed her to maintain her incredible career while keeping her personal life a secret.
Conduct unbecoming to a lady, consorting in a vulgar way with the troops and stealing one white orchid.
Number 6, Claudette Colbert. Claudette Colbert was a master of keeping secrets. Best known for her Academy Award-winning performance in It Happened One Night, Colbert was all charm and elegance on screen. But her personal life? Well, it was just filled with lots of mystery. Rumors spread about her relationships with women, particularly her close friendships with painter Verna Hull and Helen O'Hagan. Don Bachardy, the lover of famous writer Christopher Isherwood, said, it was even mentioned that Colbert was known in her inner circle as Uncle Claude, a not-so-subtle hint about her sexuality. Although she never publicly discussed her personal life, her private relationships suggested she was living a closeted existence, just like many of her Hollywood colleagues. She maintained her status as one of Hollywood's most famous actresses while keeping her true self completely hidden. Her story shows how complicated life could be for LGBTQ+ stars during Hollywood's golden age, where being open about your identity could mean the end of your entire career.
You've been brave so long, Miss Scarlett. You just gotta go on being brave. Think about your poem.
Number 5, Hattie McDaniel. Being a groundbreaking African-American actress in the 1930s and 1940s, breaking barriers while hiding a deep personal side of your life, that's the epic story of Hattie McDaniel, the first African-American to win an Academy Award. McDaniel's personal life was like a secret movie script, written in love letters and murmured conversations. Her relationship with Ruby Goodwin wasn't just a friendship, but it was a profound, close connection that challenged the rigid racial and social boundaries of Hollywood at the time. Hollywood of her time was like a complicated chess game. Racial lines were hard boundaries, but sexual dynamics? Those were a completely different story. Daniel navigated this world with incredible grace. While she couldn't openly be a part of Hollywood's lesbian social circles, her letters to Ruby Goodwin revealed a deep, loving bond. Even Marlene Dietrich called McDaniel a friend, which sparked some spicy rumors about potential affairs. The TV miniseries Holly W. even dramatized her rumored relationship with Tula Bankhead, showing McDaniel as a mentor who might have had a friends with benefits situation. Number 4, Lily Tomlin. What would you do if a major magazine wanted you to show your personal secret? This was what Lily Tomlin had faced in 1975 when Time magazine offered her a cover story. But here's the twist. She gets the cover story only if she agrees to publicly talk about her sexuality. And you know what she did? She said a big fat no. She wasn't ready to come out, especially because she wanted to protect her mother's feelings and reputation. Tomlin is an incredible comedian and actress with over 67 acting roles, including an Oscar nomination. She's now a pioneer for LGBTQ+ representation in the Hollywood industry. But her journey was really easy. She waited until after her mother passed away to publicly share her true self. Number 3, Yvonne de Bray. Movie that changed how the world sees love. Being so brave that you star in a film nobody else would dare to make? That was Yvonne de Bray in 1951. Starring in Olivia, which is an epic movie that explored love between women at a time when such stories were completely taboo for society. In 1939, she had a relationship with Violet Morris, a French athlete who was famous for challenging gender norms. Their affair was more than just a romance, but it was a statement about living peacefully in a world that wanted people to conform. Her role in Olivia was revolutionary. The film tells the story of a young girl falling in love with her teacher, exploring forbidden love and huge expectations. This wasn't just a movie, but it was a landmark time in lesbian cinema that helped direct the way for more open discussions about love and relationships. She wasn't afraid to show the world stories that made people uncomfortable. In a time when most actresses were playing it safe, she was breaking down barriers and challenging societal expectations.
Customer mother's always right. You've got to be on your dignity.
All right. Just see that you remember it.
Number 2, Patsy Kelly. Are you ready to meet a comedian who is more daring than most people could ever imagine? Patsy Kelly wasn't just funny, but she was super revolutionary. In the 1930s and 40s, when Hollywood was all about keeping secrets, Kelly was shouting her truth literally from the rooftops. She openly identified as dyke, talked about living with her girlfriend, and didn't care who knew it. Her comedy was her true weapon. In movies like The Girl from Missouri and Topper Returns, she played sharp-witted characters that were never afraid to speak their mind. Her performances were more than just laughs, were statements about being true to yourself. Kelly's relationship with the equally bold Tula Bankhead was the stuff of Hollywood legend. The two women who refused to apologize for who they were, supporting each other in a time when society was anything but supportive. Number 1, Miriam Margos. In 1966, when being gay could literally get you arrested in the UK, Miriam Margos did something incredibly brave. She came out. That's just the beginning of her incredible story. She wasn't just an actress, but she was a force of nature. What would you do if being yourself could get you in serious trouble? From Harry Potter to Happy Feet, Margos has been everywhere. She won a BAFTA for her role in The Age of Innocence, proving that talent has absolutely no boundaries. Her voice work in animated films made her an adored figure. Her real impact went far beyond the screen. Margos used her platform to fight for LGBTQ+ rights, becoming a powerful advocate for equality and visibility. She didn't just talk about change, she created one. Wit, wisdom, and absolute fearlessness made her a beacon of hope for countless people. That's a wrap. Did we miss out on any actress you knew? Let us know in the comments section. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's hidden secrets, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Make sure to check out our previous video for even more shocking revelations.